Okay, this is video number 4 in the series True Healing, pain relief for runners and walkers and other people that want to get their health and life back. And this one is very special. It's for the eyes. And now the eyes are very important, of course. There's a connection with the eyes to the whole covering of the head. The dura, it's called the dura, that covers the head. The connective tissue that covers the head. Also the connective tissue that covers the whole spine. So even though this is a technique to help relieve tension around the eyes, you could even see if it helps with your vision, it helps with your whole body. So what I encourage you to do, like with all my videos, is to test yourself. Stand, walk, bend, run, whatever you do, a little yoga move or Pilates move, test whatever's going on with you, and then do this little exercise and then retest so you can see what's different for you, for your life. And if you want more information, email me directly, ralph@ralphhavens.com. I'm putting this on the blog, ralphhavens.com/blog. And here we go. I'm in Bellingham, Washington, if you are local to the Pacific Northwest. So we're going to do a series of things for the eyes. It's a little complicated in a way, but not really too bad. We're going to use our fingers, thumb and finger, to touch our eyes. But we're going to touch, of course, very lightly, as if you're touching a butterfly, super lightly, because you're touching your eyeballs. And then the other hand is going to touch this spot, not the soft neck, but the top part of your breastbone. And you're going to touch it and then bring a little pressure up. So if you've been doing these videos, you understand the butterfly touch. Very light, like you're touching a butterfly on the bone, and then very lightly bring it up. So not the soft neck, but the bone right here. Touch and bring it up. Now the fingers, the thumb and the finger, are going to touch the outer part of your eyes, same very light pressure, and you're going to push the right eye in a little and the left eye in a little. And we're going to do it for 1 minute. Then we're going to put our fingers on the inner part of the eye and push them out. Again, 1 minute like that. Very lightly, like you're touching a butterfly. Then we're going to touch the outer part up here and direct a little pressure down and in. And then we're going to touch the top of the eyeball and we're going to push it down and push it in, kind of like you're trying to rotate the eyeball in. And what this does is it relaxes the muscles around the eye. So the eye muscles contract and relax so you can have a different focal length, so you can see at a distance and see close up. And if they're tired, if they've been looking a lot at one screen at only a certain distance, the eye muscles are just holding on. Now you wouldn't do that to your biceps. You wouldn't just hold it right here and not move it. You move it here and you move it here and you use it here and you use it here. If we're using our eyes, looking at a distance, looking close up, looking all around, these muscles get a lot of good work. But if we're on a computer or on a cell phone a lot, they're holding in a very specific way. So this is going to relax your eyes, and again, it works on the whole brain covering and spinal cord covering. It can relax your whole body. So without further ado, we're going to touch this, and it's a little bit, I'm going to do it with you so you can do it while we do it, and so it'll be a minute for each of these techniques. You have to go at least 60 seconds to do this. So here we go. We're going to touch the eyeballs on the outer part, and we're going to direct them, we're going to squeeze them together, but so light that you can't even feel it hardly. And hold that for 1 minute. And again, I'll do this with you right now so you can just follow along. If you have any problems with this or need any guidance, email me directly, ralph@ralphhavens.com. I'm a physical therapist here in Bellingham, Washington. And you can find this at ralphhavens.com/blog. So just to review, we're touching the breastbone and bringing it up to the sky, and we're touching the outer eyeballs and directing a little force inward. And we're going to hold that for 1 minute at least. You can hold it longer. You may be feeling a relaxation effect. quite relaxing, isn't it? Okay, then that's hopefully a little over a minute. And then you can relax your eyes. And now we're going to touch the inner part of the eyeballs, and we're going to push them apart, but super light. I mean, this is so light. And we're going to hold that for a minute. Again, the other hand is touching the top of the breastbone and bringing a little pressure upwards. Now these techniques that we're using are what are called indirect techniques. There's direct techniques and indirect techniques. So while we do this, I'll give you a little explanation of the premise, the idea around these types of integrative physical therapy, integrative manual therapy techniques. If you have something that's tight, you can try to stretch it. That's the world of massage and chiropractic, regular chiropractic, and deep tissue work. You can try to force something to let go. And that's direct. An indirect technique is something's tight and you push it in the direction of ease. You make it so that it's even more supported. So if it's tight to do one thing, you go the other way and let it go the direction it wants to go. And then you hold it for a period of time, a minute, 2 minutes. And what happens is the nervous system, the nerves that go to your spinal cord and to your brain reset. And they literally tell the area to relax. It's like everything is safe here, you can relax. And this is how we can have a whole body effect just from working on the eyes. Because the whole body starts to recognize that it's being supported, and it can start to release tension in the nervous system, spinal cord, the brain, and then it results in the nerves to the muscles relaxing. Okay, so hopefully that's been a minute. Now we're going to relax. Now we're going to go from the top outer corner and push it inward, and the top outer corner and push it inward, so like this, and then very lightly direct a little pressure down and in on both eyes. The other hand is touching the top of the breastbone very lightly. And we'll hold this for a minute. And if you're following along and doing this, you may be feeling a whole body effect, a relaxation, kind of a sense of peace. Because these muscles that are innervated by what's called the autonomic nervous system, they're from the spinal cord and from deep inside the brain, the thalamus. And there's a reset that happens, and then your body can heal naturally. So even though this is a technique that's working on the eyes, you can have a whole spinal effect. And that's why I encourage you to test before and after walking and running. And if you like, keep your attention in your body and just notice what's happening. And hopefully that's been a little over a minute. We'll hold it a little longer just to make sure. And then relax. And so we're still touching this breastbone in and up, and if you're following along, you may be feeling very relaxed now. When you touch the top of your eyeballs, we're going to bring them down, and we're also going to push in. It's as if you're trying to rotate the eyeball back. But again, it's very light, like you're touching a butterfly. So touch at the top, direct a little of the pressure down, and then direct a little of the pressure inward. There you go. And then the top of the breastbone, you touch it and you bring it up to the sky. And we're going to hold this one for a minute. So there's 4 positions. You did the one pushing the eyeballs in. You did the one pushing the eyeballs out. We did the ones pushing the eyeballs down and in. And now we're at the top of the eyeballs, pushing it down a little bit towards the floor and in a little bit towards the head. And we hold it in this position of ease, and then your nervous system resets. We'll estimate about a minute. It's nice to go over a minute. So when you're doing this on your own, follow along with the video and we'll guide you a minute. I'll make sure I watch this again and that we did a full minute on each one. If you do it without the video, just hold it what feels like a minute and then hold it a little longer just to make sure. There's actually a whole body effect that happens even on a bigger scale. Your feet could be different doing this one. And we'll hold it a few more seconds. I have a lot more healing resources. I'll put links below. Reach out to me if you have something specific that you would like to work on. I probably have a video or a resource that I can guide you to. And if you'd like to chat, if you want me to take a look at what's going on with you, where the root cause of your pain or limitation is, I can do what's called a myofascial map and let you know what I see as the root causes of your neck or back pain, your shoulders, hips, knees, so that you can get back to running, back to walking, back to doing whatever you do. Okay, and then we can relax there. And if you've been following along, you probably feel very, very relaxed. So I encourage you to, again, walk around, test before and after. This is video number 4, and I'm going to do one more and put it in this post. It's a post on the blog, ralphhavens.com/blog, and I will see you on the next video.